Hello and welcome back to ZigWheels. We are here at the launch of the GLC Facelift. So this car is priced in between 52.75 lakh for the petrol, which is the GLC 200, to 57.75 lakh, which is the GLC 220D. So let's start with the engines first. So the GLC 200, unlike the old car which used to come with the 300, comes in a low state of tune power, which makes 197 PS. With a claimed 0 to 100 of 7.8 seconds, and the petrol is rear wheel drive only, while the diesel is powered by the brand new 1950cc diesel engine, which is good for 194 PS of power, with a claimed 0 to 100 of 7.9 seconds, and both these engines are BS6. We'll start with the exterior changes first. So you get all new LED headlamps, which in Mercedes terms is called high performance LED headlamps. You get a new front bumper with a silver skid plate, and you also get a new grille, which is in line with all the new Mercedes-Benz cars. In profile, not much has changed except for the new 19-inch alloy wheels. So in profile, this car is not that tall by SUV standards, but it does give it a sporty stance. We'll just move on to the rear of this car. So like the front, you also get brand new LED tail lamps, and I really like what they've done with the internal elements. It looks really attractive, especially when lit. So this is the GLC 220D diesel variant with all-wheel drive. You also get a brand new rear bumper with a silver skid plate. This car also gets a rough road package, both the petrol as well as the diesel. Basically, they have increased the ground clearance by 20 mm for ever broken roads. Okay, we'll just move on to the inside of this car, where there are a bit more changes as compared to the exterior. So in terms of materials, they have made some changes so that the car looks more luxurious than before. But the biggest change is the new infotainment system. It is the MBUX. So it is a touchscreen. You can also control it via this touchpad, which is quite easy to use, especially if you're driving. But what is even easier is that you get touch sensitive buttons over here, which again controls the touchscreen infotainment system, which is even easier to use. The biggest talking feature in this car is the voice command. So let's talk to this car. Hey Mercedes.
How may I help you?
How are you doing? Okay.
What would you like to do?
How are you doing?
Best day of my life so far.
So it is actually quite fun to use. It's something very similar to what you have like at home, something like in Amazon Alexa or a Google Home. The instrumentation hasn't changed much. You get a LCD display in the center and two analog for speedometer and tachometer. Interior color options, now you get beige as well as black, which depends on the exterior color that you choose. In terms of rear seat space, it's not class leading, but it's more than enough. But like before with the old car, under thigh support isn't that great because the seat is placed quite low, as you can see. Also, what you get standard in this car is the panoramic sunroof. We'll just move on to the boot. You get an electric tailgate, and the boot is actually quite big. It's more than 500 liters, and you can also fold the rear seats. It's a 20-40-40 split folding rear seat, and you can increase the boot space by a massive 500 more liters. So you get more than 1000 liters when you fold all the seats. But what is more interesting, I'll just show you. So in the old GLC, the spare tire used to sit somewhere here on the boot floor, but now it's underneath. They have tucked it away nicely. so you don't get any intrusions in the boot. We'll just close the boot. So that's all from the GLC launch. As I said before, both the engines are BS6 and they're priced in between 52.75 for the petrol and 57.75 for the diesel. So do let us know what you think about this car in the comments section. And that's all from us. Goodbye.